My beautiful friends, let's do a love reading. I feel called to do you and them. And I'm grabbing a deck that usually I grab for like their every day I'm becoming a better person with more love to give. That's your affirmation. So you could resonate with that. So what I was saying before I interrupted myself, usually I use this deck to find your person's hidden thoughts and feelings, but today I felt called to, I was like envisioning a you and them using this deck. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to go, but this is going to be a you and them reading. My throat is already closing over, so maybe the two of you aren't communicating, or maybe there's unspoken emotions and words between the two of you. But yeah, I was seeing this card, this deck in my head, and I was envisioning doing a you and them. I almost said you versus them, which I don't usually use that term versus. I heard another reader, talk about it as versus sounds like you're, against each other. And I almost said versus, so you could feel like, you are butting heads with this person. I don't know, but we're going to get into it. So we're going to do a you and them. So I'm actually going to pull cards for you from this deck. Interesting. So I start with you. And we have intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So you could feel like your heart, is connected to this person. You could feel an inner knowing about this connection. You could feel like you have a soul contract with this person. You could also feel like you have a telepathic bond with this person. You may be dealing with someone who is a Knight of Wands, so someone who is a bit inconsistent, hot and cold, in and out, take it as it resonates. Bit of a player energy, possibly. And maybe that's not your usual type. But you have an inner knowing about this person. I had an allergic reaction to something yesterday, and I've still got little bumps on me. Maybe you're allergic to this person. We have confusion, so you could feel very confused about this connection. They could be very confusing. Take it as it resonates. So I'm just going to cut the deck, and we're going to see you, and then we'll look at them. Oh, right away we have second chance reconciliation. So you could see yourself reconciling with this person. You could be feeling like, your intuition could be telling you that there's going to be a reconciliation. Maybe your intuition is telling you to, that you will have another chance with this person. We also have withdrawn on the bottom, single, lonely, solitary. So you could feel withdrawn when it comes to love, especially if you have a telepathic bond with this person, if you have an inner knowing that, you want to reconcile with them. It could be causing you to feel quite withdrawn when it comes to love. Like maybe you've even tried to date others, maybe you haven't, maybe you don't have any interest, but we do have withdrawn here. And fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. So you could be having a lot of dreams. What are you? You could be having a lot of dreams about this person. You could be wondering if you're delusional, I'm hearing. And we have rejection. So you could be feeling like this person could have rejected you, or they could have triggered a rejection wound within you. Take it as it resonates. But let's get into your energy. We're going to do you first. So show me the viewer. We have delays and perspective. So there could be a delay here. You could be experiencing a delay with this person. I was going to say maybe you resonate with Divine Feminine. I'm wearing like little Divine Feminine earrings today. But we have distracted, sidetracked, change, delays. And I'm not saying that you are distracted. You could be quite, distracted with the thoughts of this person, but I was more so hearing you're experiencing delays. So maybe you thought there was going to be a reconciliation. Maybe you thought this person was going to make amends with you, and maybe there's been a delay in this fresh perspective. Let's keep going. Sorry. I hear a plane. Interesting. Planes could be symbolic. We do have abandoned here, so they could have walked away from this connection. We also have bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. That is an interesting energy. So you could be someone who, how can I put this? You could be someone who, you know, the energy that I'm getting from this is you could be someone who feels like this person abandoned you, walked away, left you in the cold, but you may be pretending that it doesn't affect you the way it does. Like maybe it really does affect you. Maybe it has distracted you. Maybe it's heavily on your mind, but you may be pretending that it doesn't bother you. You may be, wearing a mask in a sense when it comes to that. And, this person really could have triggered a rejection or abandonment wound within you that maybe you didn't even, like maybe you had never had that triggered before, or you didn't want to recognize in yourself or had a hard time recognizing in yourself. And yeah, we have apology here, so it does feel like you feel like there's a delay in this apology. You could be feeling, there's something about calling somebody's bluff here that's coming out. I keep hearing calling somebody's bluff. So you could have, called this person's bluff in some way. Maybe they never thought you'd walk away and leave them, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Interesting. Let's keep going on your side. So show me the viewer. Show me the viewer's energy. We have try again and distance, separation. So it does feel like there's separation between you and this person. Did you guys hear the little knock at the door? That's interesting. Maybe you're waiting for this person to show up. It was really cute. It was just like little knock, knock, knock. And I'm like, hello. And it's my youngest son. And he's like, I love you. Anyway, I'm getting red all of a sudden. Interesting. So we have try again, new direction, start over. So it does feel like you'd be open to having a new beginning with this person. You'd be open to giving them another chance, especially if they apologized, I'm hearing. Maybe, this is something that you've been pretending. I just keep looking at that bluff card. So maybe this is something like maybe you're, playing it off like, oh, it doesn't bother me that this person rejected me. Or maybe you're not being forthcoming in the fact that you do hope for a new beginning here. You could be a bit guarded about it. Take it as it resonates. But we have you, separation, space, blockage, distance from this person, but still hopeful for a new beginning. Intuition, heart song, there it is. So it's like you have an inner knowing that the two of you are meant to come back together, but you could even be, I heard you could be gaslighting yourself. You could be telling yourself that you're delusional. You could be telling yourself, nah, that person will never change. I just keep looking at that bluff card. You could be pretending. And I don't mean that in a hurtful way towards you. But you could have like a true inner knowing. Your intuition could know exactly what's happening here. And you could, gaslight yourself when it comes to your intuition is what I'm hearing. Take it as it resonates. Don't take it if it's not yours. We'll get one more for you. Show me the viewer's energy. We have time, waiting, cycles, moments. So trying to trust in divine timing, wondering when it's going to happen. You could be waiting for this to happen, waiting for communication, waiting for this cycle to end, waiting. I don't believe in accidents, waiting for this person to wake up. So yeah, you could be, really hyper aware of how much time has passed between you. You could be worried about how much time you have left in this life, how much time you have left to do things like have a family. Again, take it as it resonates. So So we're going to go over to them. I also have a moon necklace on, very symbolic of, I mean, I'm always wearing this necklace, but very symbolic of, you know, divine feminine. So you could be a divine feminine. Interesting. We also have depth and running. So you could be someone who, even though this person, you know, essentially ran from you, walked away, whatever it was, you still see value in this person because you have that inner knowing that, and that can be frustrating, you know? Anyway, let's look at your person's energy. I actually want to shuffle for your person. Look at what I cut open to in the middle of the deck. That's so cute. I'm sorry, that's really cute. Same card. Heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. I don't know. I feel like this person has an inner knowing about you as well. And we have thinking, missing you, craving, desiring. So thinking about you a lot. How interesting. So like I said, this is going to be your person's energy. I got to do it 3 times. We have trapped, so they could feel trapped when it comes to coming towards you right now. They could be trapped in their mind about you. Another plane. We have conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility, and open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. That is really interesting. These 2 cards came out in a reading I did a little while ago this morning in a different deck together, these 2 cards. And we have soulmate. So this could be someone who goes back and forth between feeling a lot of love for you, feeling this telepathic connection with you, feeling like you're their soulmate. They could be going back and forth between that and that conflict that, you know, maybe there's blockages in the way, maybe there's differences. I could see how this person maybe gaslights themselves a little too. There could have been gaslighting in this connection because I keep bringing it up. But I was more so seeing gaslighting yourself. So like this person, their intuition could say like, oh, I love this person. I'm longing for them. I'm missing them. And then their ego is like, no, you don't. Think about all the differences between you. You have different lifestyles. There's an age difference. This person lives across the country. Whatever the differences are between you. So it feels like this person is conflicted. They go back and forth between their ego and their intuition. And you could be experiencing the exact same thing. Remember, I said that. Interesting. And then, yeah, soulmates, twin flame. What did I say? Divine feminine earrings. Interesting. So this person definitely feeling, you know, a very different type of connection with you than they've ever felt before with that twin flame card coming out. So let's look at your person's energy. We have emotional storm. So feeling very, not crazy, but very like, ooh, in their head, very emotional about this. Like I said, they could go back and forth between their intuition and their ego. Turmoil, unstable, affected. So this person feeling very affected by the distance between you. And, you know, they could be going through a lot of emotional turmoil. They could be going through, like, maybe their life and their emotions just feel unstable right now. We have stress on the bottom. So it does feel like your person is in a little bit of a pickle, is what I heard. Like, they could be going through it. Ooh, you came flying out. What are you? Clarity. Tower moments and turbulence and karmic lessons bring clarity. So it's like you could see it, the stress card. So outer conflict, they also have inner conflict. It's like meant to create a storm. And then when the dust settles, you have the clarity. And that's, you know, we do have clarity here. Under your person's energy, Ace of Swords energy, communication, truth, intentions, honesty. And I'm seeing the meaning of the Ace of Swords in love, which is facing problems honestly. So they could be really, you know, being honest with themselves about their feelings here. And we have daydream. And I always tell people, If you're daydreaming about them and you're having dreams of them, the same thing is happening for them. You know, they're having those same dreams. They're connecting with you in that way as well. We have daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing about you. So you're both, you know, fantasizing and imagining and daydreaming about each other, dreams also. And, you know, oh, interesting. We have loyalty. So this person could be thinking and daydreaming about how loyal you are, how reliable you are. Maybe they're not used to a stable energy like that. And, you know, this energy is, you know, if this person is visualizing you and daydreaming about you, they're actually manifesting you. So let's keep going their side. We have commitment. So this person gaining clarity on the fact that they see a future with you. They feel commitment energy with you. We have commitment. We also have foundation. So this person could be working on their foundation. For some of you, this could be someone who, remember that trapped card? For some of you, this could be someone who already has a foundation and is married or something like that. That's only going to resonate with some of you. And look, we have second chance reconciliation came out for you too. So mirroring is definitely happening here. And commitment. So this person wanting to make amends for perhaps having a fear of commitment, for running from this connection, definitely looks like this is someone who's realizing they see commitment with you. Like I said, for some of you, they may already have another foundation built, and that could be where the conflict comes in. We have conflicted on the bottom. Decisions, hot and cold. So for some of you, maybe this person, you know, has to walk away from something or someone in order to be with you and commit to you. Take it as it resonates. That foundation card also shows that's so interesting. That foundation card also shows the energy of someone starting to work on their foundation, starting to get into that divine masculine energy, that emperor energy. Look, we have conflict and open heart. So what did I say? I said this person could go back and forth between, I'm seeing Tangled where she leaves the tower and she's like, this is the best day ever. And then this is the worst day of my life. This is amazing. I'm an awful person. I feel like your person goes back and forth between their ego and their heart, their intuition. And look, we have withdrawn on the bottom, same as you. Interesting. We have confessions coming out. Unveiling, coming clean messages. So there could be something they want to come clean about here, or they want to reveal to you, same thing. And messages. So thinking about messaging you, perhaps feeling very conflicted about messaging you. Let's just get two more. We have only you and hopeless. And lusting on the bottom. So definitely they feel a magnetic bond with you. So we have hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. Only you, devoted, attached, craving. So feeling, I don't know what went on between you, but it does look like this person, you know, goes back and forth between longing for you and feeling hopeless about the situation. Wanting to come towards you and then talking themselves out of it. For some of you, like I said, there could be conflict involving another commitment or another foundation that's already at play. Okay, I'm going to get one more. I gave you 10 minutes, so I got to give them 10 minutes. We have return and spying. So this person watching you on social media, social network information, finding ways to find out about you, whether that's asking other people, whether that's driving by your work. Stalker? No, not a stalker. And thinking, missing you, craving, desiring, and return, wanting to return for a second chance, opportunity, making amends. That came out twice for them because we also had the reconciliation card for them. So they do think about returning here. So let's keep going. All right, so I have these Prism Oracle cards, and we have death. Death, endings bring new beginnings. Death brings transformation. So there definitely could have been an ending here. But I just want to get a few cards for each of you to see what's happening. We have cleanse, so you could be going through a cleansing right now. You could be trying to release this person, cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy. Energy, cleanse, that's crazy. So let's see your side. I already cut it. So let's see your side of the street. We have ideation. I gotta look that up. I don't think I've ever gotten that card before. Red. Connected to the root energy center of the body, which is connected to grounding and survival. This is you. Red is often associated with excitement, strength, lust, anger, and aggression. Astrology-wise, red is associated with Mars, the red planet. And it talks about reactions during conflict. How interesting. So, where is it? Why isn't that there? It's not red? It looks red to me. I should just pause this while I find this frickin' card, because apparently I don't know my colors. Apparently it's pink. That doesn't even look, tell me. I need a second opinion. Does that look pink to you? This one? Or does that look red or orange? That does not look pink to me. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Ideation, the card about growth of ideas and new projects in your life. So you could be having new ideas. You could be focusing on new projects in your life right now. Focus on creating a safe space. So you could be creating a safe space for yourself. Or your creative endeavors. And this moment is just for you and your project. So you could be someone who's meant to be solely focusing on yourself right now. And it talks about growing and nurturing. So it does feel like you're being called to focus on yourself right now, focus on grounding yourself. I read the color red for a reason. I don't believe in accidents. And we have faith. Remember what I said? You could be having a hard time believing in this, keeping the faith alive. You could be someone who's working on a new project when it comes to your faith and spirituality. Very beautiful, my friend. Very beautiful. Let's get you another. How is this person doing? We have ghost. So this person and death. So this person, this is your energy. So you could be feeling, remember that abandoned card? You could be feeling like this person ghosted you, like they walked away from you, like you have no idea what's going on with them. And yeah, death. Let's get one more for you. Ghost. There it is, a red one. We have energy. So remember, I was talking about you cleansing your energy. Is that red? Now I'm gaslighting myself. Do I even know my colors? It's not red, it's orange. What is wrong with me? I don't know. I think, you know what the problem is I used to work in photography, and I know, like, I used to correct professional photos, like color correct them. So I see color very differently than the average person. I know I'm not crazy, god darn it. But seriously, you could be gaslighting yourself. When this card appears, it asks you to pay attention to the energy that you've either recently cultivated or would like to cultivate. Tap into the momentum of something you've been working on. Get excited about a new project, or even a seemingly mundane task like cleaning your home. Now is the time to pursue whatever has been calling to you. So it does feel like right now you're being called to pursue other things than this connection while keeping the faith that something will still come of this connection. And I wanted to look up, do I even know what color that ghost card was? I thought it was gray, but apparently it's white. I don't know. It's white. Oh. That is not what I was expecting. I saw ghost and I assumed that this person could have ghosted you, which it can. But this can also be someone from your past returning. I did not know that about this card. I guess so. Blast from the past. Very interesting. A person from your past, unresolved issues with a person from your past. Pay attention to what is coming up emotionally during this time. Why do you think this ghost is coming to you now? Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I just assumed ghosting had to do with someone ghosting you, which, you know, this person very well could have ghosted you. But it also looks like a ghost from your past coming back. How interesting. Maybe you have someone in your past that recently has come back that's not this person. Interesting. So let's look at your person. We have passion right away. So I'm just going to shuffle for your person. We have mystery, so they could be, what's going on with them could be being hidden from you. They could be going through a lot of shadow work right now with that mystery card. I just spit a little. You could be a mystery to them. And we have isolation over here. So this person isolating themselves, feeling isolated from you. And we have death on the bottom. What the heck? That was on the bottom for you, was it not? That's interesting. So let's see your person's energy. We have rest, determination. Interesting. We have rest and isolation. So this is definitely someone who is in Hermit energy, Four of Swords energy. Gaining clarity. Remember the clarity card. Isolating themselves from situations, people, you. They could be feeling very misunderstood in their life right now. And we also have determination. And, you know, we have two cards about wanting to come back towards you, so they could be feeling very determined to come back towards you after a period of isolation and rest. Let's get one more. What are you? We have movement. No way. Movement! 8 of Wands energy. Perhaps even, you know, there's only 4 wands on this, so 4 of Wands could be symbolic. Movement when it comes to a situation of commitment that they're already in, movement when it comes to coming towards you, movement towards opening up to the idea of commitment with you. It's also the energy of taking action. Is that love? It is. I know that's pink. See, can we be honest here? Tell me what color this is. Be honest. Anyway, so really random. I don't think that anybody will know what movie this is, but Shop Around the Corner could be symbolic to someone. It's a very old movie, and it's actually what You've Got Mail was based on. It's a movie with Jimmy Stewart is in it. Shop Around the Corner could be symbolic. I just saw that in my mind. Anyway. So yeah, we do have movement and love on the bottom. And death again. Interesting. So let's get, what else do I want to get? You know me, I'm going to get an animal card for each of you. You may be resonating with the other side of this reading, but I don't know. I don't think so. Look, we have the bat, which talks about death and rebirth. Okay, I'm going to stop looking at them now, and I'm just going to, I'm not even going to look at what that is. So I'm going to see what energy you are in. We have the stingray. And Nightingale. Nightingale. You could be traveling right now. We've got the zebra, or you could be thinking about traveling. But we've got the nightingale, and now I'm thinking of Cinderella, Sing Sweet Nightingale. But that's about using your voice, perhaps becoming a light worker, perhaps, you know, focusing on your soul purpose of sharing your voice. Remember, my throat was closing over. And we've got the stingray, which talks about developing a sense of confidence. You could be going through a Kundalini awakening. I don't know if this card talks about Kundalini awakening, but I'm seeing all of these chakras being lit up. So right now you could be focusing on, or you could be experiencing all of your chakras opening and lighting up. And that's why I'm hearing Kundalini. But yeah, this one talks about developing a sense of confidence. So you could be someone who's stepping into your confidence. You could be going through a glow up. And again, that nightingale one talks about using your voice, singing. We have water and air here. Stingray, developing confidence, finding your sense of self. And remember, right now, that ideation card, however you say it, is about you focusing on yourself. When in balance, eager, wants to grow. When out of balance, blames others and wants to quit. So you could be someone who goes back and forth between like being eager about believing in this connection, being eager about, you know, evolving on your divine feminine journey, perhaps. And then when you're not feeling so great, when you're in your shadowy energy, you could want to quit this journey, and you could be like, it's all my person's fault. Like, they need to change. They need to do this. This stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. This is you. The moment has come when the stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and familiar. Pressure from family and friends could be a thing here. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. So it feels like you're being pushed into your higher self. It could also be that you are trying to decide between an old life, and maybe you're the one that's married. You could be trying to decide between your old life and the life that you want. You could be trying to decide between your day job and what you think your soul purpose is. Anyway, your advice, move through the discomfort. So take that discomfort as it comes. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it deter you. Move through it. This too shall pass is what I'm hearing. And we have the nightingale, which again, I'm hearing Sing Sweet Nightingale from Cinderella. You could be working on your vocal cords. Where are you, little nightingale? Oh, there you are. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. When in balance, sings, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy and a lump in your throat. To bring into balance, music. Very interesting. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of the other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. And seriously, you could be someone who's being called to work on like a creative endeavor, especially like leading others, using your voice in some way, singing. Maybe you're just, you know, a light worker in disguise. You don't have to prove it to anyone. Perhaps you're spending a lot of time listening to music. Perhaps you need to spend some time listening to music. There could be messages in music for you. But seriously, it seems like there's something that needs to be shared. And again, I keep hearing Kundalini awakening. Anyway, that's your energy. Let's get to your person. 5 minutes on you. Let's get to your person. Maybe I spent a little extra on you, but I'm going to shuffle the deck. Oh no, I'm not supposed to be looking. Don't look, don't look. If I look at it, I have to talk about it. I saw the cosmic egg. So your person could be going through some sort of spiritual transformation. Oh no, I'm not supposed to be looking. I saw it though. I saw it. We have this snake, and the snake can talk about transformation that you can't see yet in the physical. Someone who's kind of keeping their transformation hidden. We have the moth, like a moth to a flame. So they could be very, well, your person could have thought the moth talks about the moth sometimes thinks the grass is greener on the other side. So you could resonate with your person thinking the grass was greener on the other side. However that resonates with you. Just saw 555 on the timer, which is about change. So maybe this person has realized the grass wasn't greener on the other side. It was greenest where they stood. They could be very drawn to you right now, like a moth to a flame. Especially if all of your chakras are lighting up like a Christmas tree. Anyway, let's see your person's energy. So show me the viewer's person. We have the hyena, so you could be dealing with someone who's very sarcastic. The hyena always makes me think of someone who is, trying to look at some shadows that maybe they were denying. The hyena can also be someone who uses humor as a way to deflect or not take accountability for their shadows. So you could resonate with your person being like very sarcastic, maybe, telling jokes to get out of things. Take it as it resonates. We have the oyster here. So it feels like there is something happening that you can't see, some kind of beautiful transformation. Let me just look at the oyster. The oyster is also about like shutting yourself off, like clamming up, shutting people out. So this person could be, I already assume that they're not talking to you. Where are you, oyster? Frog, oyster. Hiding inner treasure. Yeah, this person could be very closed off, reluctant to, like maybe they were reluctant to do their healing. Maybe they were reluctant to be vulnerable, reluctant to open up. They can become shy or doubtful. This can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires. So they could be, what are you hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. So it's like this person is feeling called to share something with you here. But right now they look, closed off like this oyster. Through irritation, something beautiful is born. Don't forget that. And I'm also seeing the cobra. So we need to talk about this. The cobra. When out of balance, know-it-all, egocentric. So you could be like, yep, that's my person. Maybe they, acted like they knew everything. Maybe they had a large ego, inflated ego. Your person could be someone who is a student or taking a class right now. Pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. So the cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protective, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember that old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So this person could be about to be ready to learn about themselves, is what I'm hearing from you. You could have something that you need to share with this person when it comes to healing. And it shows that this person is tapping into that inner knowing, that heart song that we saw. Heart song, the nightingale. Music could be very symbolic here. So we're going to keep going. Rolling in the Deep, the song Rolling in the Deep could be symbolic. So let's get some tarot. I did have a tarot deck I had in mind here. Let me just move some of these books. I'll clean up after. So I felt called to this deck today. No, I'm going to clean up after. So let's shuffle. We're going to do a you and them. We have strength, so you could have a very strong, unbreakable bond with this person. We have self-love and respect, unconditional love, courage, inner strength, influence, compassion, persuasion, inner stillness. Could be dealing with a Leo. We also have fire, air, more fire, water, air. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. Talk, no action, insulting, scatterbrain, cynical, sarcastic. Remember your person's sarcastic. Lack of planning. So there could be a delay here. No action, I'm hearing. No communication. This person could have made a lot of promises they couldn't keep. And we have Two of Wands. Choice, decisions, first steps, choosing path. Future planning in the dark, preparing to leave comfort zone. Should I stay? Should I go? And that feels to me like that is your person. And you know what? You could be going through this as well, because remember the what's it called? The stingray. It's right in front of me. Why can't I think of it? The stingray talks about being at a crossroads, I believe, or a choice, something. What was I talking about? Because I was talking about perhaps you, I thought it was the stingray, talking about how perhaps you were at some kind of moment when it comes to your career and your day job and your soul path. Stingray. Must decide between the old and the new. So your person could be mirroring that as well. Maybe they need to decide between the old version of themselves and the new version, or between an old foundation they built and a foundation they want to build with you. So let's cut this deck. You could be dealing with a younger air sign for some of you. We have Temperance. I know that's Temperance. Balance, harmony, healing, patience, self-control, moderation, purpose. So right now, while this is balancing, Divine Feminine, you could be called to find out what your purpose is, to heal yourself, to become more balanced. Peace, calm, tranquility, serenity. And it could have been that there was an imbalance in this connection previously. Temperance can be about the balancing of Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energies. We have the Devil in reverse here. Recovery, leaving abusive, toxic situation, detachment. So you could be someone who is feeling called to energetically detach from this right now. Maybe there was some toxicity within this connection that you had to leave or they left. We have facing shadows, reclaiming power, release. And I know the Devil in reverse talks about becoming more self-aware. So it feels like right now, the two of you in divine timing, you're meant to be healing, becoming more self-aware, claiming your soul purpose, perhaps. So let's see your energy, the stingray. Show me the viewer. We've got the Nine of Cups. I almost want to, we have release. So you could be wondering, is it time to release this wish fulfillment? Is it time to release an old job and go towards my soul path? Is it time to, again, I'm hearing energetically release this person. You could be questioning it. I actually just want to look at career for you though, because I'm getting a lot of career energy from you. Nine of Cups, career, finding a satisfying career, recognition and respect. So you could be someone who, you know, is trying to find your soul purpose, what makes your heart sing, nightingale. Maybe you have a dream, maybe you've always dreamed about being a singer or a public speaker or a writer or a poet or a light worker or a counselor or a healer or. But like I said, you could be someone who is, wondering if it's time to release this person or an old job, take it as it resonates. We have the Knight of Cups here. Interesting. So Knight of Cups, another very intuitive energy for you. Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, the High Priestess is just like intuition. We have creativity, imagination, idealist, graceful, artistic, tactful, mediator, negotiator. That's really interesting. What is that? Again, I'm hearing career. So anyway, Knight of Cups, it's like your heart. The Knight of Cups follows their heart no matter what the logistics are. Like they don't care logically what's happening. They follow their heart, the Knight of Cups. So it does feel like you have a very strong, intuitive heart song connection with this person. I'm just looking at this. This card can be a sign that you are moving forward with a creative project that you have intuitively felt compelled to manifest. Like, there's definitely something about your creations here. And we have... That is insane. I was just talking about heightened intuition, and all these cards are about intuition. Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups. What does your heart say? Now we have the Moon, Divine Feminine, and we have the High Priestess, Divine Feminine. I'm telling you. Intuition, mystery, sacred knowledge, Divine Feminine, inner knowing, subconscious, spirituality, higher power, inner voice. So there's like, your intuition is trying its best to guide you. And you could have, like I said, you could be gaslighting yourself when it comes to your own intuition. That came off the top after I was talking about how all of these cards talk of intuition. So I am passionate about constantly being better. That's your affirmation. So let's look at the High Priestess here. High Priestess, education. So you could be taking some kind of spiritual education, I'm hearing, or just education. Creative inspiration, guide, mentor, use instincts. It is time for you to listen to your intuition rather than prioritizing your intellect and conscious mind. And we have the Moon. So you could be Divine Feminine. Uncertainty about career path, confusion about job. So you could be feeling, uncertain about your life path right here. So let's see how you're feeling about this person, and then we'll just go to your person. How are you feeling about this person? We have, that's interesting. We have the Ten of Cups. Happiness, divine love, blissful relationship, harmony, alignment, family, love and support, fulfillment, emotional stability, domestic joy. And I don't know if that's what you feel you have with this person, or if that's what you want with this person. We do have Eight of Swords in reverse here. So new awareness, release, surrender, facing fear. For some of you, you could really be trying to release this person. Eight of Swords in reverse. Taking control, feeling empowered, surrendering. You can free yourself from limitations, overcome fear and worries. The pressure that has been put on you all this time is easing. You now have a clearer understanding of what is around you and can deal with whatever is hindering your progress. So for some of you, You know, this could have been energetically, if you were talking to this person or with this person, it could have been energetically bringing you down for a time. Interesting. This says something about a new job to reach potential. So you could be wondering if it's time for you to explore a different career or start a new business or something in order to live up to your full potential. And we also have clearer perspective of relationships. So it does feel like you're trying to gain a clearer perspective of this relationship. Let's get one more for how you're feeling about them. We have Six of Cups, soulmate energy. My goodness, my friend. Divine love much? Nostalgia, childhood or past memories. This is how you're feeling about them. Reunion, joy, healing, comfort. So it does feel like you have a soul contract with this person, that you think about them a lot, you feel nostalgic about them, and, you know, want to reconnect with them. Remember that ghost card. So for some of you, maybe this person has popped up in your energy again. Maybe they're about to, is what I'm hearing. And we have Two of Swords in reverse. There is a conclusion to be had. Stalemate, deadlock, decision. And we have reconciliation right underneath that. So it does feel like if you had it your way, you would reconcile with this person. So let's see how they're doing. I'm gonna just keep using. We have death, transformation. So yes, I'm going to use the same deck. I'm just going to shuffle it. We have the Devil in reverse, becoming more self-aware. Also freedom, perhaps, from a karmic situation. Freedom from their shadows. Shadow work, for sure. Freedom from a karmic. Take it as it resonates. So let's cut the deck. And I will look at the bottom. We have the Ten of Cups. So interesting. This person, I right away looked at the reversal for some reason for your person. I don't know why I went right to the bottom of the card. Disconnection, misaligned values, broken or struggling, unhappy home, separation, disharmony. I don't know why my eyes, like my guides, were just like right down to the bottom for them. But we'll confirm it. So let's see your person's current energy. We have the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. Three of Pentacles. There could be some realizations going on with your person. They could be, you know, spending a lot of time at work. With Three of Pentacles, they could be receiving help from someone or advice from someone. I also feel like they could be asking someone about you. Take it as it resonates. And we've got Six of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom. So this person, it does talk about self-care, but it's also, you know, Six of Pentacles talks about, in reverse, talks about lack of reciprocity, unequal give and take, abuse of generosity. So this person, you know, they could be learning some sort of karmic lesson through work where they took advantage of someone's generosity at work, or there could be someone they're connected to where they took advantage of their generosity, and you could be resonating with that. You could be like, yep, they did that to me. And this could be because they are learning a karmic lesson. This could also be someone who is realizing that, you know, they need to work as more of a teammate with you if this connection is going to work. Let's keep going. It does say that they're learning. So this person could be learning about reciprocal energy that, you know, maybe they weren't giving enough. Let's just get another one, your person's energy. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Re-entering the world, ready to act, recovery, restless, burnout. So your person could be going through a lot of tower moments that's causing them to want to come towards you, want to make a move, want to act. Four of Swords in reverse is like reigniting of passions. It's wanting to come out of, remember that rest card. Where are you? This is, look, movement, coming out of this rest energy. That's what this Four of Swords is all about. Ready to act after a period of rest. So confirmation on that one. And we've got the Two of Swords in reverse on the bottom, which was on the bottom for you. Time to make a move. There is a conclusion to be had. So there's two cards here about this person being in the energy of wanting to make a move. Let's get one more. We have the Queen of Wands in the upright. It was in the reverse, but it flipped up into the upright. So your person could have, remember that egocentric or egotistical, whatever that card was, could have come from your person having a lack of self-worth, and low confidence. They could have been quite selfish. And it feels like they are working on themselves right now with that Six of Pentacles in reverse. It talked about working on your own self-worth. But this is in the upright, so working on their confidence, independence, becoming more self-assured, determination. Remember, I don't know where it is. I don't know where it went. Yes. Do you see? Do you see the synchronicities? Determination. Determination came out for them. That's Queen of Wands energy, so feeling determined to come back towards you. For some of you, they're releasing a karmic. Remember I said it with the Devil in reverse. We have 10 of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, they're releasing a karmic or a third party. And, third party doesn't have to be another person. It could have been work. It could have been another family. It could have been children, whatever it is. Let's get one more. We have the Five of Pentacles, feeling very left out in the cold, and the Empress. Holy smokes. Wheel of Fortune. So this person could be making a lot of adjustments in their life, hitting a turning point, learning lessons. Let's just read it. Fate, life cycles, destiny, a turning point. The universe is in control. Changes, cycle, karma. We have Five of Pentacles and the Empress. So one thing I was hearing when that Queen of Wands came out is they could be feeling intimidated by your energy, especially since you're in this very creative, that Nightingale is giving me that Queen of Wands energy. You could be going through a glow up, but this person feeling very left out in the cold from your beautiful energy, missing your comforting energy. This person clearly, sees you as the Empress. They could have a fear of rejection when it comes to coming towards you, but this person seems really determined despite that fear of rejection. 333 on the timer. And it's also showing me that this person is in, I've been pointing at my Divine Feminine earrings this whole reading, and it could be because, well, you're a Divine Feminine, but it looks like your person is starting to embody this more Divine Feminine energy, balancing those energies. And that's a more nurturing, compassionate, caring, warm energy. So you could resonate with this person in the past, being like acting from a place of ego, being very cold, very blunt, very egotistical. So they're making adjustments here. This could have been someone, whenever this energy comes out, sometimes I get the energy of this person could have lacked compassion and empathy in the past with you. And this is showing that they're, working on that compassion and empathy. Let's see how they're feeling about you. We have the Fool, getting ready to act, time to make a move. Four of Swords in reverse. New beginnings, fearlessness, fresh hope, taking chances, spontaneity, leap of faith. And like we had the Two of Swords in reverse, time to make a move. Four of Swords in reverse, ready to act, re-entering the world. So this person does feel like it's time to, that movement towards you. Remember that movement card. Let's get another one. Oh, look, Eight of Wands. Yeah. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles and Temperance came out too. So this person knows it's time to invest in this. So interesting for how they're feeling about you. It's time to talk is what I'm hearing. It's time to talk.